Sweet.
Sweet.
So my name's Kai. This is G, the studio owner of G3 Fitness Narellan.
Studio manager. If you guys didn't understand, G is short for George.
Yeah, so G's my studio manager. We've been wanting to put this together, do a potty together for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute, definitely.
Giving George a platform to talk and be on the camera.
Because I'm quite shy, as it is.
The more he can talk and be on the camera, the happier he is. So give him a platform where he can do what he does. And man, I guess the idea is just want to put this together. It's going to be a good platform for us to communicate to our members.
Yep. Talk to the broader audience, kind of talk about who we are, what it is that we do. I mean, what do we do?
Mate, the best job in the world. So we run G3 Fitness Narellan, awesome community, love what we do, and give us a platform where it'll give us a platform where we can kind of communicate to members, either talk about events we've got coming up or stuff that we've done, but a great platform where we can bring some guests on, get a bit of insight on like who they are, where they come from, what they do, share some stories. I feel like we've got a wide variety and demographic of people, and I'm sure we've got a bunch of people that the broader audience can kind of resonate with.
Definitely, and I think it's a good platform for us to start talking about different perspectives when it comes to the fitness and health industry, debunk a few theories, a few fads, a few trends out there, kind of even talk about what we think is working and like what our goals are in this, and I guess what our passions are in this. And even before you carry on, like, how great is this casting couch? If
it's a casting couch, we know who the girl is.
Does this couch give me that vibe? Like, you feel it, like, is it like velour or something? It's like sinking into it.
Don't think about what could have happened on this couch.
It's a great couch. But I think if we do that, if we use this platform to kind of, ultimately for me, and I think for you, it's about to share our passion as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like, absolutely love what we do. Constantly learning, constantly evolving. Got some really, really cool shit coming up, which we'll be able to share a lot of it on the potty, which will be cool.
All right, then what about, I guess for those who don't know us, it's good for them to understand how we got here.
Yeah.
For me, like, how did G3 get here? Yeah,
so how the studio came about. So myself, it wasn't a vision that I kind of seen coming. It was legitimately like a one chance conversation that kind of sparked an idea and like sparked an interest, and one that I'll be forever grateful for.
Yep.
So at least myself and like how the studio came about, I was a printer for 20 odd years, worked for the one company. And this is obviously my second phase of my life, second career in my life. But the way it came about, I was in a company, wasn't really enjoying my role. I was a supervisor at the time, and I really struggled with managing people. Like, I'm a people person. I feel like I could connect and create relationships pretty easily. And I really struggled with like switching from working with these guys and then stepping into now being their boss. And then trying to separate what was the friendship to now effectively trying to tell people how to do their job, which I really struggled with. Ended up getting made redundant, and I was kind of working out, wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Like, printing itself was a dying trade. Technology and the industry overseas really taken over. And I definitely didn't like the supervising, managing side of things. It just wasn't for me. And I was kind of effectively I was still working for the company on a secondment, trying to decide what to do. They wanted me to stay on and print, but that wasn't going to happen. And I was actually training at G3 in Penrith at the time. So I was I've trained since I was 17. So 27 years now, long time.
37? 37 years now?
Yeah, long time. And yeah, passion, love it. Anyway, I was training at G3 Penrith, and I'd actually just wrapped up a challenge with them. Yeah. And for me, it was like I wanted to kind of try something new. I definitely had the typical gym bro, like, I don't need to go to a studio, I know everything I'm fucking doing attitude, which we see super often, people coming into the studio.
Yes, definitely.
Until we change them.
Yep.
So 100% that attitude, like, I've been training for so long, I know what I'm doing, I don't need someone to tell me what to do, why do I need somebody else's help, why do I need a coach? Anyway, so I decided to do a challenge with them. My wife was training at that time. Brooke, she was training there at the time, and I knew the guy that owned the studio, Gamble, a mate of mine. So I thought I'd try it, and absolutely got my ass kicked. Like, it was pretty cool. I remember first week I started training there. the very first day, G and Kano were on the floor.
Yeah.
And G grabbed Kane and like gives him a nudge and said, mate, like this dude, like we have to cook him.
Yeah.
So like every single station I went to, one of them was right next to me and just put me through the absolute ringer. Could not walk for 7 days.
Sounds familiar for anyone who comes to G3.
Yeah.
What day was it though? What day was it? A leg day?
Yeah, it was leg day, Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, ain't no leg day like a G3 leg day.
Yes.
So absolutely got my ass kicked. Anyway, like really enjoyed my time there. I did miss lifting heavy weights, which at the time the system didn't really have in the system, which we've now fixed.
Yep.
And I was having a conversation with Gamble. Super surreal moment. So I was back training. I was actually training at Revos and Emmy Plains, and Gamble was there, and I was having a convo with him, like in between sets. I had my headphones on, and I was doing my set. Like took my headphones off. I got to have a conversation with him, and I was saying, I was congratulating him on what he'd built. So I was congratulating him on like G3 as a brand and like the system itself. And I never really understood like the group fitness vibe. I guess I'd never really put too much like thought into like how much of a difference it can make to your training. And like from that very first session that I walked in, like mad vibe, big group session, and I've always played team sports. So like I really thrived in like that group environment because it felt like I was like training as part of a team. So I just trained like the lads were pushing me, yeah, but like even myself, like I trained so much harder than I normally do by myself. And I don't think anyone can like really train by themselves solo and really maximize their time in their sessions. Like we see it ourselves, right? Like even now, if I've, for whatever reason, if I'm at home on a Wednesday and I've got to shoot to Revos to get a session in, it's not going to be a session like I would at G3. Like not close. Just the environment's different. Like I said, you feel like you're part of a team, so you push yourself that little bit harder. And anyway, I was congratulating Gamble on like what he created and the system itself. And what was super surreal was I was listening to a Tiesto podcast, and if everyone's listened to like his Tiesto podcast, it's effectively just kind of like it's just like a mix, like a set. Like he'll just play a set and just like one track goes into the next. It's like an hour. And I'm a fan of his music, so I had his podcast on. Anyway, I go to G and I'm talking about how good G3 is and I really enjoyed my time there. And I'm congratulating him on it. And the last thing I said before I walked away was, I said, fuck man, who knows? I said, I've just been made redundant, maybe I should open one. I went to turn to walk away. And as I went to turn to walk away, he kind of grabbed me and he goes, dude, it's funny you say that. He said, like, me and Charlie, with his business partner at the time, he said, we were saying like how perfect you'd be as an owner. He's like, we should have a chat. And I just kind of laughed about it, put my headphones back in. I gotta get emotional thinking about it. Because dude, it's so weird to think about like one comment, like one instant, like changed like everything.
Everything,
yeah, legit. So like, put my headphones back in, got to go back to my set.
Yep.
And legit, like the track actually like stopped.
Yep.
And then like a voice came over.
Yeah.
And it said, I can't remember word for word, but it was something like if you do what you love, like you'll never work a day in your life.
Yep.
Like legit, like 3 seconds after I put my headphones back in, I go back to my set and the track stops and those words come out.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, this is weird.
Yeah.
This is so weird. So like I go back to G and I'm like, bro, you have to hear this. So I take my headphones off, like give him my headphones, playing the track, and he's like, bro, like we're gonna have a chat.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just conversation started game plan and to where we are now.
So, and this was like roughly 4 years ago?
Oh, no, that was way longer. So studio will be open 4 years Feb.
Yep.
We had all the COVID bullshit.
Yep.
So it's probably close to 6 years now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if we backtrack your conversation, first of all, you don't want to manage people. Like
and then open a fucking gym.
Yeah, you like also want to open a gym where you got to manage people.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but it's different. Like people are only in this industry because they fucking love it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like you don't do fitness to make fucking.
You don't make money.
Yeah, like
you do not make money.
You do it because you love the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And it gives you opportunity to connect to people every day, and it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
Like turning up to my last job every day, like to manage people, like that was a drain.
Yeah,
like,
I hear you.
This doesn't feel like a drain.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, best gig in the world.
I hear you. Like I want to put a pin in there a little bit there because we want to come back and circle back at another time when it comes to origin story, which I love hearing about that. But I want to kind of capture the whole. Gamble gives you this kind of like this idea, like a rugby ball, it gives it to you and you got to run with it. So let's start with where you live to where the gym is first and foremost.
Yeah, so we start talking about like locations. We obviously go into like what's it look like as a studio owner and like what setup costs could be, the franchise fees, all that bullshit. And then we start thinking about location. So G3 at the time, so I live Line, which is like Lower Mountains.
Yeah.
And it was like starting the game plan, like what locations would look like. And all the studios are kind of basically where I was.
Yeah.
So like there was Penrith, there was St Mary's, there was one in Windsor, Blaxland was due to open soon, and there was one at Stanhope Gardens. So I had to go somewhere else. And just out here, like out MacArthur region, made the most sense for me.
Yeah.
So I've played at the time I played state league baseball for MacArthur Orioles since 2010. So like it's just a lot of friends out here for like that long time, like a big club. Like when you play for that club, there's like 50 players. We filled 4 teams, and like then obviously all the coaching staff. So like over all those years, you know, a lot of friends, a lot of contacts, a lot of relationships. Knew the area reasonably well, like driving out here 2 times a week. And obviously so for me, it's just straight run Northern Road.
Yeah.
Other people think it's far. It's 30 minutes. It's not that far. Until the airport comes, and then fucking who knows. But yeah, so like doing that drive, doing that drive for like the last like 15 years.
Yeah.
Just seeing all the development and all the growth in the area, like that's okay. Like this place needs one of us. This place needs a G3. This place needs what we do.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what got us out here.
Yep. And I guess that's got to be a bit of a stretch because I think like your family, your home is what, 35, 40 minutes from here?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like people take an hour and a half, 2 hours to drive to work.
Yeah.
Like what's 40 minutes?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Okay,
especially if it's what you fucking love.
Yeah. So you found a spot. So Gamble's handed you the rugby ball. You found a spot to plant it.
Yeah.
And then what comes next? You got to grow. You got to build a community amongst people that you kind of know but you don't know.
Yeah. Well, like it definitely helps. It definitely helps knowing people in the area. And like I think we opened with about 50 members, which in general, like group fitness world, man, like that's small. Like, that's actually, it's really small. Like a lot of studios open at break even because like it was tough, bro. Like it was real tough for a long time. And it was just, and I guess like me thinking about it, what I guess I underestimated was how important brand awareness is. Like it's people knowing what a brand does and like obviously having trust in it.
Yep.
And because the network at the time was a small network, we were the 6th location, you know, obviously a small network and none out here. There was like, if I had my time over again, there is so much fucking shit I do different. Oh my God, man. Oh, dude, like you learn so much. It'd be like how to open a studio now. Do
it differently.
Oh, so much shit you do different. So much shit. But man, it was tough. It was tough. That first 12 months was rough. It was because it was just most of the people that came were like our foundation people that started with us at the gym. It was either people that I knew or people that knew someone that trained at a G3.
Yep.
And like, so people at other G3s had friends that lived there were like, you have to go there.
Yep.
And that was effectively our core. And then it was just like, it was a slow build from there.
Yep.
Doing a lot of shit wrong, learning as we went. A lot of months without earning a wage.
Yep.
A lot of months without earning a wage, which was really tough. But man, like I'd say I'd do a lot of shit different, but like, would I change it? Like, I wouldn't change anything now.
No.
Because we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. And I guess so like if we think about where you were, did you ever think of an audience bigger than the 4 walls that you're going to be training in? Like bringing it to a podcast, bringing it to this now where we're talking about multiple people.
Yeah.
When you first kind of like built that studio, do you think, okay, like my people are going to be inside these 4 walls?
Yeah, I mean, like building a community is the most important thing, right? Like it's, like I say it, when you have like a big event, like I say, it's one of the things I think I've probably said, I've probably repeated myself more than once. Where we're just four walls and equipment. Like the gym is the people.
Yeah.
Like the gym is the community.
Yep.
So yeah, so building a community and like such a strong one that is like super welcoming. That was the most important thing for us.
Yep.
Getting to where we are now, would I think where we'd be at now, and like the members that we have, and with what we have coming, do I think we'd be doing that? Not for fucking shit.
Yeah.
Not for shit. Do I think I'd be able to start my own podcast? Not for shit. This is only the second one I've ever been on, so yeah, we'll do our best.
I think there's one thing that you've been saying for the last couple of weeks, which I love, and I think it kind of sums up who we are, which is why I love this platform for us to be able to speak bigger. And you said it again to our team on Monday. You said, we're not just trying to train people to be stronger or fitter or faster. We're actually trying to help them become better human beings.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And that for me, like I love that sort of stuff. And that's why I think for me, this platform is important, that there are people sitting at home at that breaking point or that lonely point or waiting for that motivational part. And I think this is where we can use this platform to start speaking to them.
Yeah.
Whether they come to our gym or not.
Any gym.
Any gym. Something. Whether it's a walk in the park.
Yeah. I mean, like there's so many good studios in the area. Like we never look at it as like we're competing with other studios.
No way.
Like there's a lot of cool studio owners in the area that we know really well.
Yeah.
And they're really good people and they run really good studios. Wherever you go, like take care of yourself, set an example for your children. And like if you take the time to live a healthy lifestyle, it's not just your life you're changing, it's your whole family's, because you're setting an example, and that's that whole like generational change, right?
Yeah.
That you obviously it's a goal that like every studio owner, every PT has.
Yeah. Well, it should be every PT's goal. should be. Okay, then, which is going to land me on this question. So with that, what are we trying to create with this platform, this talk? What do you and I want to bring?
Dude, I'd love it to be a platform where we could bring some really cool guests on and like hear their stories. So, because I know that there's going to be many people out there that hopefully see this that can resonate, and maybe resonate with someone that's been through like some difficulties in their life, and they've been able to overcome it.
Yep.
Been able to overcome it, become a better human.
Yep.
And set a good example for their family.
Okay, so with that, what are we naming ourselves? What is this going to be?
We are the Coach Culture.
Yes, we are. And I think that's one thing that we do well, especially inside the gym, outside the gym, is we create a culture, we create a community. And I think if we can expand that beyond our walls, beyond the people we know, beyond our families, that it becomes an implementation of other people's lives, that, culture and community becomes the foundation they build upon. Like, for me, that's my goal with this.
Said it all, bro. I don't have to say anything else.
Cool. And so
you hate talking, eh?
I hate talking. I'm so shy. Yeah, don't put the camera in front of me. And I think like a lot of it for me is about that as the basis, and just to, I guess, kind of attach myself to your story and let the audience know how we connected.
Yeah.
I was already a trainer at another gym, and a few members that were training me had left me and they joined G3. And they told me to pray, and I'm like, man, I just want to wish you all the best. I'm not a coach like, oh man, I demand loyalty. And then I started getting all these random tags in this post. And it's like, you should do this, George. You should do this, George.
Because we actually shared we're looking for a trainer.
Yeah.
Post. Yeah.
And I reached out to my friends. They're like, oh, I'm not looking for another job. And then like, oh, you should meet Kai. He's just like him. Like, nobody's like me. I'm one of a kind. And then I took it upon myself. So, what, I want to meet this guy, see what's going on. I remember I reached out to you, I messaged you, said, hey, I'm not really looking for a job, but you got the advertisement, mind if I come have a yarn? He said, yep, come have a chat. I had no idea where G3 was, let alone there was a gym called G3. I remember you saying it's by Bunnings.
Which was my problem at the time.
Brand awareness.
Yeah, brand awareness, exactly.
Brand awareness. And so for me, I think at that time I was curious because I never heard of you, never heard of this place. But I had good friends or members coming there, and I remember I sat and spoke to you, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm looking for this and that. I say, look, I'm going to New Zealand, a couple of weeks holiday with my child, with my daughter, this and that, we'll catch up. And I thought it was just going to be a brush-off conversation, like, yeah. And I remember the day I landed, you messaged me like, how was your holiday? Did you enjoy your daughter? X, Y, and Z, and you're like, you want to catch up? Like, oh, okay. At the time, I was like, what's going on? I thought angles like, I'm skeptical. I'm always skeptical, In my other line of work, that's what we pay to be. And I mean,
Before you go further though,
Yeah.
like the meet that we had was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because like we felt like a lot of the shit that you said, like we wanted something similar.
Yeah.
Like everything that you said was deeper than just like a job. It was deeper than just
100%.
coaching sessions.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
We definitely connected on our beliefs.
Yeah, definitely did. And I remember you said, all right, you asked me, I said, let me work for free for 2 weeks. I said, let me come in, let me just work for free. I said, I don't know want to make any commitments. I think it was by day 3, I'm like, okay, how do I get on board?
Yeah.
I said, like, how do I get a job?
Well, it wasn't even that.
That wasn't even that.
It was you worked the morning shift.
Yeah, and we went for lunch.
And then I said, did you want to go for lunch?
Yeah.
And we got for lunch. You were going, I have not stopped fucking thinking about this morning. And you're like, I'd never thought that you could run a strength program like that. And you were pretty blown away with like how much we could fit in the time frame that we had and what we actually got done.
Yeah. And I think it
just got your head ticking like, holy shit.
It did. And because I'm very, very analytical, I'm a person that I love to put everything apart like a puzzle, put it back together. And when I did that, I did the session and I got gassed. I was like, I remember like coming off and my legs had that stanky leg shake. I was like, what's going on here? And you're like, 3 more stations to go, brother. I'm like,
your legs were a bit smaller at the time.
Oh, hey, whoa. Not sizest. And then I just remember, like I said, that connection it wasn't about, like how can we make mass money? How can we do this? We both had the same vision, the same passion, the same want. And I remember just saying to you, like, how do I get on board? And you're like, dude, like, what can you do? And we sat down, we just negotiated what we could do because obviously I had another job, and I think it was just chemistry. It was just the way it happened. I don't even know where I was leading with that.
Yeah.
But I was leading somewhere important.
Oh man, I guess it's just you're the right hand man. You're Robin.
Sometimes I'm Batman. and I think for us, this is what we want to bring people into.
Yeah.
We're not just trainers. You're not just a studio owner. I'm not just a studio manager. We want to bring that bigger audience and our members. There's going to be some podcasts where I feel like we're going to have a tissue box over there.
Yeah, because we're not sooks at all.
No way. Just where we are, it's dusty on this casting couch. And let people hear our foundation, our stories, our vision, our growth, and hear others people's as well.
Yeah. Keen, man.
Keen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, well, stay tuned for next week, guys. Sound like I'm about to say, stay tuned, Batman.